lovely viewers, good morning my good subscribers. Welcome to my YouTube channel, that is Zach Discoveries. It's a beautiful morning that we are awake, we are alive, we're healthy, and we thank God. So thank you so much for finding time to check in as to know what is progressing in this channel. So this being Nyamwini, that's where I'm live today from. Thank you so much for the new members on board. We really appreciate your time. We really appreciate your commitment, and we really appreciate your support. So being a good day, being a good time, I want to officially say that you can also check our boss fellow the boy. We are pushing him to 10,000. We are pushing the supervisor to 10,000 and myself to 5,000 plus, which I'm almost there. Thank you so much. And you can also check my friend, my mom, Mary and Melo, my mom and my dad, and you can support them. And we want to move her to 1,000 subscription. So thank you so much for this time. Being in Nyamwini, there are so many challenges that I'm facing today, because this is what you can see. This is a dumper with the stone, because yesterday when it was coming, it started raining, right? So when it started raining, it could not come because this route that we use, it's very slippery. Now, it came this morning, and there's another challenge again. So there's another challenge, because you can see erosion took place here. This soil is very bad that can make even this dumper stuck here the whole day. Now, from where I've come from, the distance, in fact I'll show you as I'm going back. From where I started talking from was a bit far from where we are, because we're supposed to negotiate this corner. We go all the way to where this maize reach to those trees, then we go like this, then we go straight, because in that post of electricity, that is where I usually put material. But now, because it has rained, this dumper cannot even pass this route, because in front where you are seeing the ladies with buckets and drums, it can't pass there. In fact, it will slide to someone's chamber. Now, and the masons are there, and the fundi are there. Guys, we have to do work. So I'm going to add the handman, because today's work was already set, but it's like, unfortunately, I'm going to hold. Yeah, that's the bad news, especially to Baba Godfrey's family. I'm going to hold so that we can wait. It's a wet season, and it being a wet season is that we are going to experience trouble, especially with the transportation of the material to that place where we usually put. Now, because of that means that what we are going to do, we are going to hold the activity until at least these roots can dry up. Now you can see from all the way that distance to this place, that is where we're going to pour the material. Now we transport it again from here to that site, because the handmen, some of them are around here, and they need to do something. So for today, that's what I can say. In fact, it's a bad news because of the roads, but it will expense us. We try to work with this weather for now. I think we shall give it like this weekend. We see by Monday. We'll be timing it. We'll be timing it to an extent that when it stops raining, we continue. But it will stop. Although we are told that it is a little to next year, but it will stop. So this is what we are going to do. We are going to put the stones here. Then the handmen are going now to carry the stones all the way. Unfortunately, it's gonna cost us. So let's wait. We'll put them there, then I collect the handmen. Yeah, that is it. Yeah, so guys, we have to pour these stones here. Unfortunately, that is what is going to happen. So then from here, we are going to transport them using guys. So that most probably we are going to have 10 to 12 people who will be carrying these stones from here to Baba Godfrey's place. You can see it there. So he's also shocked because rainfall is going to affect what is happening in his home. That is an unfortunate part. So okay, we are going to see what happened. I'll take you through. You see the distance that you're supposed to carry these stones, but we thank God that some of them are not that big. So they're going to really help us and assist us. So you want to move forward, so that is like that, so that he's balancing. What he's doing is balancing the damper, so that it doesn't unbalance itself. It's a big challenge. It's a big challenge that we are facing. You can see even to put these stones here has become a big problem, because a lot has to be done for it to be put down. Yeah, so that is it. Let's wait and see. Anu. Mwengere haya magana mrahimok. Yeah, so you don't just pour the stones the way we think ourselves. We just have to balance. This land is slopey, by the way. Very slopey. You can see how erosion takes place here. Look at here. The water is running down. And these people, the unfortunately is that they don't know how to control this erosion. They should have maybe planted here some napier grass. You can see what is happening. That is running water that passes here, carrying the top layer of the soil all the way. So the people that are working are waiting. Some of them, they are still collecting. So fortunately, we have the stones. Next part is to transport them all the way to the site. All right. Yeah, so guys, at last we are having the stone. The dumper is moving, slowly leaving. Now I want to show you the distance from where we are supposed to carry these stones. So that being the biggest challenge we're having in this area. Mura vipi? Ama mumechange mind? So those are some of the guys that we are going to work with. ulikuwa umekuja kuona nini kimefanyika hapa? Umempata? Ako wapi? Yeah, so guys, this is exactly what now look at this soil. This is loam soil. This is in fact clay, not even loam. So for this, it needs to dry up. In fact, if that damper would have passed through here, it would have slided toward the maize. Because you can see that is all the way the clay soil. So because the reason why it couldn't pass here again is because of this stone. Now that's the challenge. You can see the kind of soil that is here. Very bad, very slippery. Now because it has to come and negotiate toward this compound. I remember the last time they brought us some sand, they had to step in this farm because they had not planted maize. So I wanted it to negotiate to this family, this compound. Then it comes in a reverse manner, they pour it here. But unfortunately, this soil now is more worse than the one I've just shown you. Now, we know. They have just said that if it doesn't rain for a whole day, the following day they can just pass. So we just pray. God is going to hear our cry and He's going to allow us to have a dry season for like a day or two. Look at even how this soil is. Look, I passed here with a motorbike and you can see what it was happening. It was sliding. So all that distance that we are walking is where we are supposed to transport those stones to that site. To that site. Yeah, so I don't think that we are going to accept it. Unfortunately, if I knew this rain could be this heavy to this time, would have waited even not demolish the other house. But shall give it time, maybe for today and tomorrow. If it doesn't rain, then we can quickly deliver the materials. Especially the materials we're talking about is the stones, and we're having the sand. Those are the two common, very essential commodities or materials that we are going to use here. Yeah, so all that distance that I've been walking, that's where we're supposed to transport. We bring them here because the fundis or the masons, they're supposed to use the stones in this foundation. Now again, what happened? We are having, this is the fence. We are supposed to break it somewhere. You go the phone. Nafaa tubomoe kitu hapa. Sababu unajua watazunguka na mawe hivi. Sasa sijui mtatafuta pliers. One pliers nani? One price. Era fundi akenga hasano iga. Magana ka hetere hano. So ataikatia katikati hapa. Hivi. Ndio hii ingine ipigiliwa hapa na hii ipigiliwa hapa. Bora. Mbona mko hapa mbona? Mbona mjaenda shule? Pesa. Mnasoma wapi? Wote mko sekondari? Nyamwini, yule ni Nyamwini primary. Na wewe Nyamaharaka secondary? Primary. Kwa hivyo wote mko primary. Nyinyi amruhusiwe hapa sasa. Haya, abantu ba Montebe abala. Yeah, guys, that is a foundation laying. And it is usually, according to our culture, it is done by the man of the home. So as you can see, Sinsiga himself, in fact, he has to put the first stone in the foundation. Anafaa weke kona zote? Kona zote. Umetosha? Usually, okay, well, for those people who construct with the trees, for example, this one, you remember he did the first tree, and also here because it's a permanent house that needs stones, he's the first person to put the first stone in the foundation. That is what happened. So we're officially now beginning the work. As I said that the guys that are bringing the stones will be bringing the stones from very far. So we agreed. So the amount of money that those guys agreed that bringing the stones from the distance that the stones are is 5,000 guys. In fact, is a lot of money. So that is why I was requesting that if it continue raining, we are going to hold for a while. We are going to pause for a while so that we don't expense ourselves too much, because that distance by there is very far, very, very far. That is why I'm saying that if it continues like that, unfortunately we shall pause the activity until the rain stops. So, but for today, because already the masons were already around and the handmen were around already, waanze kuleta huku wazunguke, kwa sababu inafaa bado izunguke mpaka huku. Mtazunguka hivi, mramweke karibu. Sasa pikipiki wewe si pikipiki kwa pale na wanapita hapa sisi. Hata hapo. Utaweza na hiyo pikipiki leta hapa sasa. Ona hapa sisi. Leta hapa. Kana inakufanyaje? Toa hiyo stand kwanza. Takote kilachi sisi kana ni Guru TV. Mike inde kijo. Hatra keno. Sasa sukuma. Guys, this guy has never. Takote kintu kimbaka ndani sisi kakemo ego. Tuko mango songere sasa. Good. That is another train. So Richard, nini tena? Hii pipe. Mnaweka maji ndani? Or you don't have that thing you call spirit something? Who taught you this one? So guys, ile inaitwa spirit level. So this is a, what can I call this? Hose pipe to get to the level of the foundation. Hey guys, I'm impressed. In fact, because this one is manual, and they're saying this is the most accurate than those one that we buy. Is it in the hardware or is it bothware? I think the hardware. So they put water inside this hose pipe, and that water is the one now they are using to get the level. How far, how high it is supposed to flow. Ndamanya baba God. Unajua wewe sasa ndio vuta kidogo hii mguu kuja hapa. Kuja nyuma. Hapo sasa. Achia hapo sasa. Wewe hata sasa ukienda Nairobi urudi utaikuta tu imesimama hapo. Sorry guys. Now, Baba Godfrey was struggling with that motorbike. So guys, the work has officially started. You can see all this mud is going back inside here because we shall use it to hold the rocks. So as I said, Baba Godfrey has already done his part as the man of this home. If he could not be around, let's say the opposite was the one that happened, it could be the brother that could have done that. So the first rock that he placed is there, the corners, the other one is there, the other one is in that corner. There's another rock that he placed there, there's the other one that side, that one, as the man of this home. Now, water, we're already having water coming in. The ladies that usually help us are here. So we brought this drum. I had to borrow that one from that site of Fellow, because the money that we are having is not that enough, because we want to see this house rising. Unless now the project starts and they need that drum. That is when now when we have maybe another fund coming in. That is when maybe we shall have to add another. But for now, I brought this one. So we had to cut. But there's a good drum that can be used to store maybe water. We had to cut it round for this lid. For it to be used to store the big one. And I also brought 2 more spades. 2 more also coming. We are still having the 2 here. So water for this drum is already full, and this one. So I want them to fill this drum, this one. After they have filled this one, now they pause, so that the fundis and the masons and the engineers who are working here can now start working on it. So that is it. So let's stay tuned as we move along. All is going on as planned. Thank you so much. I'm going to update you by the end of the day what has happened. Do not leave. Just watch. And thank you so much for commenting and encouraging us. Thank you so much for helping me to thank those people who are really standing with this family. May God bless you. We are really going personally because I'm the one in charge here to make sure that what comes out is going to be the best and of the best. Thank you so much from Zach Discovery. See you in my next video.